Travis, all the bad hoes coming. Niggas dick riding other niggas.
That's the trend now.
That's the trend now. I'm still rocking with the same chases.
I've been around.
Got so much workout, we might slim down. I'm so popping, all my haters turn friends now.
Diamonds dancing like Mike Jackson.
Shit shining like Mike Jackson. Moonwalking in a Rolls Royce through the rare views in my life backwards. Percocets pop 210s on the 20 nigga. Now I ain't active. So wavy nigga, I ain't
What's good?
Can't tell me that I ain't swagging no way.
What's good, Ray?
This summer right here, nigga.
What's good, DJ Bro?
We going
What's
up.
good, Trey? I see you, bro. Langston, what up?
Let it. Let it. Feel it.
I'm a Ross in Atlanta.
Bunch of drugs in the family. Bunch of guns in the family. Spending money like a scammer. My young niggas in the kitchen with
What's good? What's good?
At the hammer.
Just waiting for Davion.
Free my dogs out the slammer. Black car, Panther.
I see you, bro.
Never answer. Diamonds on me and they dancing. I don't really understand rappers. Niggas jumping on bandwagons.
What up?
Man, what's good, bro?
Nothing much, man. How you doing over there?
Man, good, bro. I'm just chilling, man. Just trying to chill, dude. It's been a long day.
I hear you, man. You a busy man these days.
Man, tell me, you the busy man. You be on the move.
Nah, I'm just trying to keep pumping out this content, bro. That's it.
Facts, and I feel that. How you been other than that, though?
I've been good. I got my sister out here with me, so it's been good. So just quarantining and just chilling, waiting to see what happens.
Okay, you in Oklahoma right now?
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Definitely. What about yourself?
Bro, I'm in Charlotte right now. Just with the fam. I'm at the family crib, so
Okay.
you know how it is. What they talking about down here?
I don't know. You know the BB, the BBN Nation. They in here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, they show love, man. They show love.
Definitely. Well, I didn't want to waste too much of your time. I know you're a busy man. You know what I'm saying? But definitely wanted to get into the interview and just talk about stuff that a lot of people probably don't know about you as far as the other side. So they obviously they know you're a hooper, but at the same time be able to get the other chance to see what you up to.
For sure.
Yeah. So just obviously you said you're in Charlotte right now. Just talk about the upbringing, being in North Carolina, and how the hoopers are out there.
Oh, bro, this the hoop state. I mean, North Carolina, like growing up here is mad competitive. I mean, you got a lot of players, like, I mean, public school, private school. So, I mean, a lot of good guys out here. I mean, I would name a few, but it's too many, like, to name, really. But I mean, from the city, so a lot of activity, bro, where people are hooping. But outside of hooping, man, like, a lot to do. I mean, food down here is great. My cousin's stupid, yeah. Food down here is great. Everything, man. I love it down here. I love it down here.
That's what's up. What's one thing you really enjoy the most about Charlotte?
Family. Like a lot of my family is out here. If not Charlotte, like Shelby area, but just having stuff to do. I mean, I feel like it's not too far from anything where I like to go. So, I mean, have you ever been out here before?
Yeah, I've been out there. I went out there for All-Star and then a couple of times traveling with the team and stuff like that. So
right, the city big enough to host the All-Star event, like, so that's dope. You know what I mean? Like, that's dope.
Definitely. Talk about your family. Obviously, you said family's there. Just talk about what they mean to you and just having that support system. Obviously, you got your cousin in here. Your brother just got in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Good,
just talk about your family support and what that means to you.
Yeah, I mean, family's everything to me. I got my big bro, cousin, everybody. It's just my supporting cast. You know what I mean? My brother was my roommate at Creighton. So,
Okay.
I mean, just having him with me, I mean, it was just super important for me to just keep the family close. Come up with two supportive parents. My cousins is crazy. As you see, they show love, but
Yeah.
man, just having that tight knit is everything to me. That's what keeps me pushing and what's got me on the path I am now.
Definitely. Getting into a little basketball now. Obviously, you had a great high school career, you know what I'm saying, playing ball and hooping. You averaged 20 points per game. Definitely was killing it with the assists. Averaged about 7 assists a game and 5 rebounds per game. Just talk about how high school was for you. I know you had a big 40-plus night. with your pops there. Just talk about how that high school game transitioned into the college game.
Man, that game was everything, bro. Like the high school was crazy, man. Like just coming, like going to a public school. I think like a lot of people like at the high level, you'll see guys that went private school, but bro, growing up and like going to public school, it was, I mean, it was super lit just to have like all those students there at your games, like,
Yeah.
but I mean, like I can't even describe. It was so long ago, but man, what was like? Oh, like man, I don't know. Just reliving those moments, just thinking about it, give me chills, bro. Like it's
Yeah.
just, man. God, am I breaking up? Can you hear me?
You good? You good?
Oh, okay. But yeah, man, just I mean, having everyone there supporting like my family. So I went to high school about 10, 12 minutes away, and I mean, a lot of my homies is there, and it was just everything.
Yeah. No, I definitely got you. How was the transition from high school to college? You know, obviously you went to Creighton. Just talk about that transition, and also were there other schools that looked at you besides Creighton when you were definitely going through that process?
Yeah, I mean, I was a three-star recruit coming out of high school, so I didn't have many looks like that. But I mean, it was very gratifying just to have as many schools. Like I think it was about 50, but it was more like I had mid-major, some high major. But um, some of the schools, I think I ended up like Kansas State was one of them. I had some really good, like my grades were really good in high school, so I had like a lot of Ivy League schools like Yale, Penn, like Columbia. I mean, it was everywhere, but um, I mean, I ended up narrowing it down to Creighton. The transition was a lot different, like we just talked about, like coming from a public school, you didn't watch film, you didn't have 24-hour access to gyms, you didn't like, you know what I mean? It's just a different step. So like going, your eyes are super big, like you have a lot to learn with that adjustment. And I mean, I wouldn't, sorry, somebody just tried to call me.
You good? You good?
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was hard or anything.
You
All
good? You
right,
back?
yeah. My bad. My friend keep trying to call. But yeah, I wouldn't say it was hard or anything like that, but it was definitely like a huge adjustment. I would say that. Definitely a huge adjustment from like the skill, the speed, just everything you got to learn.
Definitely, definitely. Being at Creighton, obviously you had a couple of tough seasons in the beginning, but then that junior year it seemed like you was finally catching your groove. You know, average 10 points a game. Just talk about just getting comfortable in the system, and also talk about what happened with the high ankle sprain. You know, obviously it sat you out a little bit. Just talk about that.
Oh yeah. Man, that was like having this year off was everything that I needed. Like um I couldn't have I couldn't have wanted it to go another way. Obviously, like the injury set me back a little bit, but
Yeah,
man, just having the opportunity because I've never been hurt. You know what I mean? I've never been hurt
yeah,
from like ever since I started playing. So man, just having a different perspective really kind of just gave me a whole different look on it. And man, the time that I spent sitting out just watching the game really helped me a lot. And I mean, other than that, like the process has been going really well, a healing process. I mean, I'm ready to play again, so it should be dope.
definitely, definitely. What would you say was the toughest challenge you faced in college, as far as playing?
Mm,
You heard me?
I think, yeah. I was thinking about it. Man, I think having coming out of high school, with your team, and then having to take a huge shift, back to the bottom. You know what I mean? Going through that adjustment and learning period, that would probably be my hardest, I would say the hardest challenge. And then coming into like such a dynamic team, uh, that was that was pretty tough. Um, but I think practices really like that you'll get used to, but just coming in fresh and so young was really what was hard and really got me early.
Definitely. Did you talk about the NBA draft process? Because I know you did a little bit with that. Just talk about
Yeah.
that whole process and what they said you could do better and what you really took from it, honestly, because that's a good experience for a young player, especially if you're still trying to figure out where you stack up.
No, for sure. The process was good, man. So I went my junior year out of Creighton. I mean, I learned a lot. Like I practiced every day with pros. I, really was in the gym. I mean, and then off the court, I think using that time, like you just so much free time. Like at that point, you're not really focused on school. You're not really focused on, the little things. It gave me time to really slow down in life and then slow down my game on the court.
Okay.
Um, I would say, I mean, it was very competitive, but like we worked on a lot of live, like in-game things and a lot of film study. Like it was, I mean, it was very dope to kind of sit down and spend time focusing on the individual side of basketball more than like a team. Because
Okay.
throughout the whole year, you focused on the team and it's a lot, but just being able to slow down and focus on yourself, watch other guys, learn from other pros. I mean, it was really good. But coming back, I mean, the things that they said, um, I should probably work on just efficiency, and just finding other ways to improve, get other guys involved. And I mean, overall, I mean, it was a great process for me.
Definitely, definitely. I feel like the defensive side of your game is going to transition over properly. It's going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a ball hawk. But at the same time, the efficiency, I mean, obviously that's going to come with the game flow. You know what I'm saying? So that'll definitely come to you. You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends on where you are, the spots, different things like that. But I think overall, you definitely got it, bro.
No doubt,
Um,
appreciate it.
yeah, definitely. What would you say are some of your strengths and some of the things you need to improve on?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people probably evaluate, like we were just talking about, my game while I was playing, like through my junior year, but just having a year to sit out, I think that I've already adjusted a lot of things in my game by just watching. More so things that I focused on was my pace, like, you know, knowing when to speed up, knowing when to slow down,
Yeah.
knowing, how to properly read ball screens, just, simple things like that. But like we just talked about efficiency too, getting to my spots, creating and finishing well. And look at my auntie, she talking about shooting more.
What's up,
But yeah,
Auntie?
yeah, man, it was she man, 40 shots not enough for her. But nah, yo, I mean, it was overall good, but I would say strengths, man, just being that versatile guy. You know what I mean? Like
Okay.
being able to create, being able to make open shots, being able, I mean, like just just being that team guy, being able to lead, vocal, and like that's just what I do best, man.
I got you. I got you. How was the transfer process, and were there any other teams besides Kentucky that you were considering?
Yeah, I like during the process, I try to do things a little bit different this year. Um, just for the privacy of like me, my family, and things like I didn't really list certain schools, but I mean, pretty much every major school reached out from every major conference. A lot of options. It was very tough. Like it was, it was a very difficult process, and it happened very fast. But I mean, overall, it was a blessing.
Yeah,
But pretty much like every major school and conferences.
definitely, definitely. What stood out to you with Kentucky? What was that first thing where you was like, man, you know what? This feels like home.
Yeah. I would just say like BBN, like I mean, just
Yeah.
just that culture that's already built, just the name behind the school and what they represent as far as like getting the players where they need to go. I like Coach Calipari's his pitch on, this is a place where we really develop you, we help you become your best you, and that's pretty much what I'm focused on this last year. I want to be at a great place and just somewhere is going to support my dreams and ambition to get to the next level, and that I really focused in on that and tried to find a place that was comfortable for me, um going too far from home, like things like that, like it weighed in early, but just being somewhere that was ideal and molded my type of game and the places I see myself in the future. I mean, it was just the perfect fit for me. So um, I think it's gonna be fun, and I'm ready to rock out soon, bro, when this joint get over with.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. How was that first interaction you had with Coach Cal?
Man, it was surreal, bro. Like I think every like every guy, like imagine getting that, you grinding your whole life and then you getting that major call. Like it's just a huge confidence boost for you. And I mean, it was just speaking with him like a real humble dude, man, and um super genuine, like family, like just he taught culture and it just really, it really stood out. But super good dude. The first conversation was you know, it was honestly like mind blowing, and for it to be early too, so it was dope.
That's what's up. Do you do you know what your role's gonna be? Like what they have in store for you a little bit, or you didn't really get into too much of that?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely get into it, but it's more so, I mean, you go into a place where there's a lot of talent. I mean, everything is earned, nothing is said what it's going to be. Um, you just go there and focus on winning games. I think everything else will take care of itself. But just coming in for me, being like a more experienced guy, even though I'm a young age, uh, just using my ability to see the things that I've seen before, man, and help mature the younger guys, and just be that guy that can bring his experiences to the team. I think that's to not go into debt about um,
Yeah,
the situation, but man, yeah, like just doing that, and I think is like I said, it's gonna be dope, bro, for real.
yeah, definitely, definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing you, in Kentucky and seeing you flourish, man. Your game flourish. So I think it's gonna be exciting. I think your leadership is definitely gonna be something that they lean on a lot, especially in those big clutch moments too. So I'm definitely looking forward to that, bro. Now
No
it's time to
doubt,
have a
bro.
little bit. It's time to have a little bit of fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're a sneakerhead. I'll be seeing you with some heat. I remember when you came out to Oklahoma. You know what I'm saying? You had the
Bro,
PGs and stuff. So
hey yo,
what
funny
would you
funny thing about man, so you remember you came to the game, right? Like you were sitting in like that booth
yeah,
area.
yeah,
Bro, my shoe, like the through warm-ups it was all cool. Like the shoes weren't, it was the PG, were they 2.5s, the
yeah. It was a
um
2.5 PlayStation.
PlayStation joints, right? So I'm
Yep.
I'm wearing them through warm-ups, everything's cool, bro. I'm going out there during the game for some reason. I don't know if it was the sweat. I don't know what was going on, but they kept like the strap just kept coming unloose. So uh,
Oh
I'm thinking
wow.
I'm cool, and the whole game, like I keep on like strapping them back down. So I think we ended up losing to Oklahoma, but going back in film, coach was like, man, he was like, man, if Davion wouldn't have to strap his shoe this play, we could have got the stop. And I'm like, dang, I thought it was all cool, but yeah, man, the shoes was dope,
That's
but they kind of
crazy.
messed me up
Yeah, yeah. It's all good though. It is what it is.
for sure,
Sometimes it
for
pays.
sure.
Sometimes it pays to be fashionable. You feel me? Yeah. So what would you say some of your top sneakers that you like right now, or top five all time, like those five shoes out there that you really rocking with?
Mm.
I don't know
Right
if it's
now
the
of
Wi-Fi
my
too. Your
collection,
side's a little blurry. I was gonna say your side's
right?
a little
That's what I'm
blurry on your
trying to.
side. I don't know if it's the Wi-Fi though, but you good either way. You good. I can hear you though.
Okay. Is it straight now, or should I tap back in?
Nah, you good. Just rock. Just let it rock. Yeah, we should probably just left it. It's all good. Yeah, it's just reconnecting. Can y'all hear me? Auntie, can you hear me? I'm gonna go through Auntie. She been the most active in here. don't know what happened. Y'all still there? Can y'all hear me? I don't know what happened. Let me see. I'm gonna remove him, but then see if I can. Okay, I'm gonna remove his, but then I'm gonna see if I can add him back in here. Okay, I hear you, Auntie. Let me see. There you go. He back. All right. He good. I got him back in here.
Okay, bet. Can you hear me good now?
You back, bro? There you go. Okay, you good.
All right, bet. It's clear and everything.
Yeah, it's good enough. We good. As long as I can hear you, that's all that matters to me.
All right, bet. Let me try to go to a different
Okay.
spot.
What's good? See him do what up? Yeah, Auntie was holding it down. Oh, they want to see some of the heat. People are saying they want to see the heat. They don't want to hear about it.
They want to see the heat.
They want to see some of the heat.
All right, let me see. Most of my kicks at school though, bro. So
Nah, you good. Hey, whatever you got there, it don't matter.
should I go hype beast or like how should I do it?
Whatever 5 you want to show the 5. You good.
Ah, man, I don't know if that many fit on the plane. Let me see.
Oh yeah, you definitely clear now. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you got next to the router or something. But you clear as ever now. Auntie said go off, so you got to go off.
Okay. Bet.
Oh, it's reconnecting again. Hold up. Nah, you good now. There you go.
Man, my bad, bro. That's why I was like tripping earlier
Nah,
because
you
you
good now.
were froze.
You good.
Okay. So I go with these first, like little hype beast. You know how it is. These
Ooh,
cool.
okay.
You know what I mean? Now most of the kicks at school, but I like wearing these though. Like these are mad comfortable to me.
Okay.
Like just I throw these on every day like they slides, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Now the Air Max 90s are they're comfy.
for sure. Now, bro, first before I continue, your man's kicks, bro.
Who?
The God, I can't remember his name. He was on the previous live.
Oh, you're talking about Devlin Carter. Yeah, my boy.
Bro, I need those cheetah
I'm gonna put
joints,
y'all
yeah.
on. I'm gonna put y'all on.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you and your brother on. All good.
No doubt. Bro, but so I'm really into the breads. I used to be a huge 11 dude,
Okay.
but then I kind of fell back off of those, man. And I like the bread ones. Those are my favorite shoes, but like the fours, I always keep a crispy pair on
That's
me
my favorite. That's my favorite silhouette right there.
of all time.
Yeah. Jordan 4.
Bro, like they just so crispy. I love black shoes. So like to end it, because I showed you the 90s, the off-white 90s. I showed you the
Yeah.
bread fours. Like I love just suede black, but the black pirates too, bro. They're like one of my favorites,
Okay.
bro.
Yeah.
Just
Those are
as
comfy.
far as comfortable, bro.
Yeah.
Super comfortable. But
Definitely.
and then like I try to mix it up. I try to be versatile. I don't go all J's. And this is what's at home, so don't judge. You
No.
feel
We
me?
good. We good, bro.
All right, but yeah, what do you say? Yep, cause I got the T Scott lows on the way in the mail. But
Yes.
yeah, bro, I love, what I mean,
Okay.
I try to
Success.
switch it
Okay.
up, Kome. But yeah, that's just what's at the crib. I got a lot cooking up, so you'll see it on the gram. I'm gonna show out under the tunnel pics, all that. So yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be
Yeah. I'm
crazy.
gonna have to. I'm gonna have to pull up.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna wear something comfortable too, so the strap not gonna pop off. You're gonna have to flip me up.
You good. I'm definitely gonna
For
pull up.
sure.
That's definitely on my bucket list. I definitely want to check out a Kentucky game. So now it makes sense.
No doubt. Have you ever been out there before?
Never been out there, bro. Never been out there. Been to Duke,
Oh,
been to UNC, been to UConn, been to Oklahoma, What else? Been to Baylor, been to Texas. You know, I've been to different colleges and checked out games, but ain't nothing
Yeah,
like Kentucky, like you said. It's like Kentucky and Duke and UNC. Those are the three right there. That's like, man, you
no
know what I'm saying?
doubt,
I gotta check out Rupp
no
Arena.
doubt.
I definitely
Come
do.
through, bro.
I'm gonna come through.
Man,
I'm gonna come through. Speaking of Kentucky, obviously you guys are a Nike school. So, what's some of the PEs that you're looking forward to the most?
man, I'm gonna have to for my realistic PE. I'm gonna say the Kentuckies. I'm gonna get the SBs. I'm gonna get those immediately.
Okay.
Probably sometime soon. Uh, but if I'm stretching it a little bit, bro, I'm gonna have to go with the Black Eights. I'm gonna
Okay.
have to say
Okay.
the Eights. They
Okay.
are crazy. Like I was saying, bro, that suede, just me, bro, like a crispy black shoe, bro. That's me all day. So I'm gonna
I
try
got
to stretch and get those if I can.
you. Got you. What's the ball? What's your first pick for the shoes then? You got the Giannis one, you got the Freak one, you got the Kyrie 6, you got the what else? You got the LeBron 17. You know what I'm saying? So you got different shoes to pick from. You got the KD 13 or the 12. So which one would you choose, you know, for your game, for your first game?
Man, okay, so out of what you listed,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go with the Giannis's. But and I'm saying that strictly because they remind me of the Kobe's.
Okay.
So yeah, so like the Kobe, but I'm gonna try to go with like a Kobe 11, a Kobe 4, you know what I mean? Because it's
Yeah.
hot right now, and that's what's comfortable on my feet. But man, those Greek freaks would probably do it for me if I had to go with your list.
Okay, I got you. I got you. What would you who would you say are some of your favorite players that you watch in the NBA now? Who were some of your favorites growing up?
Um, right now, I really like Drew Holiday. I like Curry, obviously. Growing up though, man, Kobe Bryant was always my favorite player. Um, Man, really, Lakers has always been my favorite team, but man, just any type of guy that showed tenacity on defense, like I always really watch. So like right now, like Drew and his work ethic just really sticks out to me, and he's like a real low key guy.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
like if you follow like the pages, bro, like he's always really into his craft and always like developing. So I really like watching him,
Definitely not it. Drew Holiday slept on, man. He's definitely slept on.
no
You know what
doubt.
I'm saying? So I definitely can respect that because I seen his work ethic up close and personal. So I definitely know what's up. He got the thunder a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? So
Oh
it is
yeah,
what
he
it is.
hit y'all off a few times.
Yeah, he hit us off a couple of times. Uh, so I heard there was a rumor that you played football. Is that true? I want to know this. You were the original Michael Vick of Charlotte.
Man, I ain't gonna say I played. I'm gonna just say I was out there. I was out there.
I got you. I got you. He said I was out
But
there.
nah, I was all right though. I was all right though.
You was all right. That's what's up. Did
I-
you have any favorite football players growing up that you watched?
Definitely Mike Vick. Mike Vick was one of my favorite players.
Yeah,
Um, but see, I'm not really a football fan like that. I don't really get into it, but
yeah.
just seeing him play right now, I really support Cam Newton. I like his grind, his hustle, what he stands for. But I mean, other than that, I don't really get into it. Don't have a favorite team. I just show love to my Carolina Panthers back home
That's what's up. That's what's up. I ain't mad at you.
for
If
sure.
you could, if you could have one artist make a soundtrack of your career so far, who would it be? And also, who do you listen to? Who do you listen to when you're getting ready for a game as well?
Ooh. Hmm. I'm gonna go back to your previous question though.
Okay.
Growing up as a kid, Randy Moss he was my neighbor. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh, great.
So
That's crazy.
yeah, bro, it's crazy, and I forgot to mention that. But
That's
yeah,
dope.
man, just yeah. So I always follow him when he was with the Raiders, the Vikings, like the Patriots, like, and just seeing him as not like the Hall of Famer that he is, but like an uncle to me. You know what I mean? So
That's dope.
yeah, for sure. So I always follow his career. But man, going to this question, that's tough. I
Yeah.
low key want I gotta put the bros on. My homie Lil Cole, he's been snapping. I'm gonna have to send you a few of his tracks. But
Okay. Yeah.
if
Send
I'm for sure, if I'm going big time too, right now I've been listening to Rod Wave.
Okay.
I know I'm not as depressed as as his music is. I
Yeah.
can't say the career, but bro, Lil Baby, he snaps.
Yeah, little
But
baby.
like trial, if we go in trial and tribulation type of thing, bro, I would have to go with like uh Rod Wave, or even I'll stretch it to Ace Hood too, bro.
Okay.
So yeah, for sure.
No, that's definitely dope. My guy's Meek Mill. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy.
Okay, yep.
That's my
I'll
guy.
throw in
I
some
ride. I
Meek.
ride with Meek until his wheels fall off, man. I was riding with him when he was going against Drake.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm saying?
Drake is dope. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
dope too.
I was still riding. You know what I'm saying? Even though the wheels were falling off, I still was holding on. You know what
For
I'm saying?
sure.
Nah, definitely. Obviously you got fashion. You got a great fashion sense. What would be the one fashion clothing line, brand that you would if you could wear one for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Mm.
Shout out to Auntie. She know about me. Look at Auntie
What
in
she?
here.
Yeah, bro. She be going.
He's my
One.
guy, Auntie. He got me through a lot.
Mm. One brand. See, one thing different though. I try not to go like real hype. I low key like to rock my homies brands. Like if it's dope, I'll wear it. Like fashionable streetwear type of thing.
Yeah.
But like I would probably go with probably bait if I had to.
Okay.
My homie said Team Trades. Shout out Team Trades, man. He been hooking me up since a kid. My homie got a brand called Think. It's dope. But man, I would have to go with either my homie's brands and an official brand. I would say bait
Okay. Okay. I definitely rock with Bake too, obviously, and we gotta get you some sneaker reporter gear too. So we'll
for
get you right.
sure,
We'll get you right for college. You feel me?
for sure.
We'll make sure we get you right when you go to Kentucky and stuff like that. But yeah. So I was gonna say, are you a gamer? And if so, what you be playing? And what system?
I be on the Xbox. I'm not gonna say I'm a gamer because I might have some homies in here to say I'm weak, so I'm gonna chill on that. But for me, I really like during the Fortnite stage, I was really big on that.
Okay.
Not a 2K player. Uh, I like Madden. I'm cool at Madden. Um,
Okay.
but I like watching like I'm a huge like Netflix podcast. I really love podcasts where I'm on podcast heavy more than the game. I kind of put the game down recently.
Okay. Nah, there's nothing wrong
Yeah,
with ain't nothing wrong with that. What
for
team you
sure.
riding with? Huh?
No, I was just saying for sure.
Oh, what team you riding with in Madden?
I'm gonna go with the Houston Texans. I really been rocking with them. Deshaun Watson, he remind me of that Vic feel when he, you know what I mean. He been
Okay.
snapping, so I like playing with him.
Definitely, definitely. Obviously, you said earlier that you're big on academics, and that's important. It definitely is. What's your major, and why'd you pick your major?
So my major at Creighton was business marketing, and I
Okay.
mean, I picked it because like growing up, I was really big into math, really big into like seeing things accumulate and grow. So like having numbers for me just really stood out, and like I really wasn't big into writing papers, so I knew like in college my best route would be going to the business school. And like just having a degree from Creighton, you know what I mean, that was big, especially it being business and just being in the field that I'm in too with basketball and trying to, you know, deal with those high numbers. I felt like it was best for me to, go with a route that I can understand.
Definitely, definitely. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. As long as that the academics are first. I know Auntie would say that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You got to make sure you have that on lock. What would you say to Big Blue Nation right now? A lot of them obviously been in here, poking in here. What would you say to them to get them ready for next season, and what can they expect from you?
Yeah, to BBN, man, I hope everybody's being stay safe right now. I hope everybody's healthy soon. You know what I mean? We'll probably be able to get together, but man, it's gonna be a fun ride, man. I hope everybody's riding because it's gonna be crazy. Um, Expectations, I mean, I expect a good team. I know they do too.
Definitely,
But yeah, it's gonna be dope. A lot of wins, but just be patient and it's all gonna come together.
definitely. Have you been doing any workouts and stuff like that, light workouts during the quarantine? Like, what you been up
Every day. That's why I'm so exhausted right now, bro. But
to?
man, yeah, we've been working like every day. Really just getting a lot of shots up. a lot of film, a lot of, live game situations, and still just trying to have fun with this whole thing, like just trying to escape from reality right now just by getting in the gym and just focusing on our craft during these unfortunate times. But um, it's been a long road, but we here, so.
Definitely, definitely. And where can everybody find you on social media? I appreciate you, bro. Where could they find you? And also, make sure the family, everybody knows that I send my blessings and stuff so they can stay safe and during this quarantine and everything like that. But let everybody know where they can find you, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm on Twitter at DMintz1, DEEMINTZ1. Uh IG at Davion, man. I definitely let the family know you said what's up. Big bro
Yeah,
definitely want to hear that.
yeah.
But yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. We got to make sure we link up too. And Big Bro, I got some stuff coming up for him as well too. So I definitely want to let you know as well. You know what I'm saying? Just been trying to weed out the bad trees and stuff like that, and bushes and everything like that. Trying to get through everything, but I'm trying to build the team up right. And I just been trying to stay consistent with all this stuff, man. Because it was like the NBA season was here, and then it was just swept under my feet. You know what I'm saying? So. And I was
For
scared, bro, because
sure.
I was at that game when it popped off. So I was
Which one?
definitely
Was that the Jazz?
yeah, it was the Jazz and OKC. So I was there, man. I was nervous as I don't know what, bro.
Man, same. We were in New York. Obviously I wasn't playing, but bro, we was in New York. We were like the only college game played that day, Creighton. And like it was just crazy to see nobody in the stands. Like I'm the only one really, our fans. I
Yeah,
think yeah, they were playing St. John's, but just seeing everybody have to evacuate at halftime, bro, it really put things into like reality. Like this is really going on right now. So
yeah, definitely, definitely. Who would you say gives you who's that person you go to for that advice you need or inspiration? Like who's that one person that's in your corner that you can always depend on and just be like, man, thank you. I needed to hear that. Ooh, ooh.
man, my dad and my uncle.
Okay.
Um, yeah, my dad, like he's always been a huge supporter of me. He came up from very humble beginnings, so just a person that's seen almost everything that I haven't seen, you know what I mean? And just uh he can give me the real really quick. Like so if it's something on my mind, if it's something that I'm going through that I need to talk about, he's always there. And if I can't get him, I can go to my uncle because their voice sound the same. Like he can give it to me. But and then also my big bro, like you met him, you know how he
Yeah,
is. So just having him that's gonna keep me sane really is just dope.
definitely. Have you linked up with any of your teammates in Kentucky so far? Have you y'all chopped it up and y'all starting that chemistry out?
Yeah, man, I try to chop it up with them like every day, at least one of them. But Olivier Sarr, the transfer from Wake Forest, he's in North Carolina. So I've been trying to link up, trying to set something up with him, so we can get together, get into the gym and, get this chemistry going.
Definitely, definitely. Well, I appreciate you, bro, for giving me a little bit of time. I know you got a lot going on over there, but we proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Definitely want to
Appreciate
let
that, bro.
you know that, man. I definitely seen you grow, and I'm ready to see that next spurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to see what comes of it, bro. So continue to keep God first, and make sure that education is on point, bro. No matter what, continue to strive for greatness. All right.
No doubt. Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. It's love always.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you need something, man, just let me know. I'm a text away. That's why I was like, give me a number. Let's you know what I'm saying? So if you need anything, I got you.
No doubt. I won't hesitate, bro. Same to you.
Same. You already know, bro. I appreciate you.
All right, bro. Soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.